Hi everyone. Firstly, please forgive my appearance. I am out of town this weekend, and I realized that I let the first couple of weeks go by without introducing myself in person, so to speak. And I usually try to put a video of myself up onto our Blackboard site, both because sometimes it's easier just to clarify things by talking about it versus me trying to write out every detail in an announcement or an email, but also because I think sometimes the way we speak is different than the way we write. So, for instance, my writing style is a lot more formal than my speaking style. And for some of you, that might be a little overwhelming or intimidating or confusing or any number of other reactions. So I just wanted to take a moment to say hello, to welcome you to the class, and to really encourage you not to get too overwhelmed with things. That the first couple of weeks in maybe any class, but particularly in mine, can be a bit much. There's a lot of different instructions. There's a lot of different things to do. And I am just going to ask that you trust me on a lot of that. That there are reasons, or at least I think there are good reasons for everything that I'm asking you to do. And there are reasons, there are different instructions for different things. One of the goals of the class, there are many goals, but one goal is to really think about how writing fits specific purposes, how composition is different depending on context and depending on what we're trying to achieve. So, for example, in a discussion, the goal is to facilitate communication quickly, easily, and casually. So I ask that you paste your work directly into the discussion board because people are more likely to respond to it and have more of a conversation. The goal of the wiki and the goal of peer review is to get more detailed feedback on the specifics of your writing. That's much easier to do by using the comment function in Word. And so I ask you to attach your documents to the peer review wikis because that's more conducive to getting the kinds of responses you need. So those are just some examples of what you should be looking at with the instructions and why there are different kinds of instructions depending on what I'm asking you to do. I do go over quite a few of these different details in the course menu. If you look at the left-hand side of Blackboard, there's a number of links there that have a lot of tips on what to do. So for instance, there's one section called How Do I? So if you're like, how do I put comments in Word? If you click on that, there's a whole section. If you're like, how do I put a picture in a blog? There's a whole section on that. I'm going to add a section on how do I paste things into the discussion board. If you hit Control V, it pastes for you. So I do try to kind of make an area where the questions I get a lot are addressed in one place so you can get immediate answers. And so I don't get 100 emails asking the same thing. So I don't mind answering those emails, but it's probably easier for everyone if you check the course menu first. And if you don't see what you're looking for there, then come to me. One final thing with the peer reviews that are due very soon, please keep in mind there's a document that's been uploaded that's the original document. The instructions say you need to download that document and then do your commenting in the margins, save it under a different file name, and then reattach it. That way I can see the original, I can see the one you reviewed, I can see the one the other peer reviewed. If everyone's doing one document, I can't tell who has turned in what assignment. So again, there are reasons I ask there to be separate attachments, and so I can grade it, so I can know who did what. Otherwise, I have no idea who turned what in. So do please be aware of that. Please, please, for the love of everything, do not delete anyone's work. Do not delete anything I write. Do not delete the work of others. Please, it just creates a lot of pain and difficulty, so try to avoid that as well. If other questions come up, definitely let me know. I'll look forward to reading your oral histories. I am going through your blogs as well right now and commenting on those, so I know it was a little late, but just keep an eye out on those, and I'll be commenting on everyone's blog as we go along. I'm obviously sitting in a hotel room right now. I apologize. I apologize for my hair. I apologize for the whole thing. But if you need to catch me, I'm still available by email, always. So let me know if you need anything, and if you'd like to meet face-to-face, we can do that next week, or I'll post another video. Hope everyone has a good Labor Day, and be in touch with any questions. All right, take care.